What's going on, everybody? I'm Primal Liquid, bringing you guys another guide for Star Ocean, the Divine Force. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the absolute fastest way possible to farm huge amounts of FOL, aka money. Now, just as a disclaimer, the version you're about to see is not fully optimized. I am still missing a bunch of gear and a bunch of factors. However, even with that, I am currently getting over 160 million FOL per hour. I know it doesn't look like that because of looking at the top. I've been spending it doing a whole bunch of synthesis testing, so that is why I'm only at 10 million currently. But anyway, let's talk about this method. So currently I am getting over 160 million per hour. However, if this method is fully optimized, you should be earning in excess of 250 million per hour. Now, in terms of the actual equipment for the other characters, they could benefit from essentially the same setup that I have with Midas, and let's just take a look at that real quick as well. So first of all, my weapon is just completely missing all factors. What I want on that is essentially the same as my armor. The only difference is, rather than, you know, being a hodgepodge of pluses, I want plus 48% to accessories factor on both armor and weapons. I'm actually losing a lot of FOL just from that. So it's like if I had 48% for all 4 slots there and 48% for all 4 slots there, it would be a major increase. Likewise with my first power ring, if I had gain 35% FOL from battle for everything there, that would also be a pretty significant upgrade. And then likewise, my accessory 2 would also give me an upgrade as well if I had FOL on that. Now, in terms of actual clear time, me losing any of these abilities would not affect it whatsoever. That's why it would still be just a general gain. And of course, if we have other characters with it, then it should increase even further as well. So, what are you going to do for this method? Well, ideally, you are going to have to be pretty strong, unfortunately. Again, you know, this is a late game method. If you want something for the early game, I do have a synthesis abuse, which gives you about 300,000 per hour. This is specifically for those who want to craft end game gear. Since, you know, the end game synths, that's like 150k a pop. If you want to synth proper factors onto it, it's 100k plus every single time. So you're going to burn through millions very easily. Now, in terms of actual setup, well, all I'm going to be using is Midas for this because he is broken as crap. And all we're going to be using is Eyes Needle's Final Chant, which is effectively a shotgun, pretty much. And in order to do this, we are going to go to the Denmark Delve because we are going to fight the respawning bosses here. If you don't know, once you unlock this place, it will give you essentially, you know, a random fight every time you zone in, and they drop quite a bit of money. But the main benefit of this method is actually the fact that once you actually complete a stage, it will actually give you a treasure chest that rewards you with 300,000 FOL. Now, unfortunately, all our abilities do not impact the treasure chest at all. They just impact the actual FOL we get from enemies, which isn't a lot compared to, you know, the whole shebang, basically. It's like each one of this will typically earn you around 500,000 FOL. So, as you can tell, the majority does come from the treasure chest. However, once you actually get, you know, all the FOL boosting factors on your gear and your accessory boosting factors, then it should end up boosting much higher, so the enemies will end up giving more FOL overall. Now, once you've cleared off the first set of enemies, we're just going to fast travel straight back to respawn everything. And now we're just going to run back down and do it all over again. Just spamming Final Chant Ice Cheer, basically. It will just annihilate bosses. The best sort of layout is this one, where it's just one individual monster. Because look how quickly he dies. Instant like that. Now, unfortunately, this is not going to be the same as previous Star Oceans, where we're going to be farming, you know, silver scumbags, gold scumbags, and things like that. While they are actually in this game, and while they do reward absolutely massive amounts of FOL, they are unfortunately far too rare to ever be considered any sort of viable farming strategy. Now, as a benefit, the gold scumbag can actually spawn in this area. He can spawn with all of the other scumbags, however, it is unfortunately very rare that he does so. But with my current setup, once I actually get him to spawn and I actually get to kill him, we end up getting about 1.5 million FOL from him on an individual kill. Obviously, I'm missing a lot of accessory boosts, and I'm missing a lot of FOL boosts, so that can be taken even further, which is also going to massively inflate the actual FOL per hour. But again, it comes down to luck on whether you're going to actually get him or not. So we've just done a few quick runs. I've gone from 9.5 million up to nearly 11 million in just a few minutes. And obviously, I'm not going at perfect speed right now because of recording this video. If you are just going to, you know, speed run this with FOL, it is going to go much faster. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this little guide. I hope you enjoy all of your newfound wealth. And if you do, then please be sure to hit that like button and drop a comment down below. Let me know the first thing you're going to spend all this money on, because likes and comments really help out the channel and I'd appreciate it. Also, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more content. I have tons more Divine Force guides coming, which you definitely do not want to miss. As always, though, everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.